Except for a few tips along the way, it's been all student run. So, I mean, we've asked a couple of the professors to come in and give their tips and their artistic view, but other than that, it's all been done by, well, basically Ed, and then
well, I technically was director, though. Everyone had input.
Yeah, we saw our own character development in each other's, because sometimes it's easier to see other people's character development than your own, because you're watching them instead of internalizing it yourself.
The premise of this is 4 people playing all the characters in 1 hour of Alice in Wonderland.
And there's symbolism, because there's 4 suits.
Mm-hmm. And I picked basic colors because I like the idea of doing this sort of like a children's play. And so I picked primary colors plus green to set Alice a little bit apart. So the primary colors are those of us changing character, and then Alice will be the green one. But the whole reason I even decided to do this project in the first place was just because I'm trying to get a theater and music degree. So I wanted to combine the 2 of them, and basically this is what I came up with. I found the score random last year in someone's dorm room I was helping move out. I did a cutting of it over the summer, and we started rehearsing in September. And I basically just asked other people who I thought would be good for the parts to do it, and they all said yes. So here we are, the day before, 6 months later. It's technically an opera version of Alice in Wonderland, and so all the parts are scored for various voice types. So I thought to myself, who do I know that sings this voice type? Who do I know that sings this voice type? And I knew that I wanted to sing in it too, so I took all the bass baritone parts, and then I just picked out people I wanted. So Beth Swartz, who has a wonderful soprano voice as Alice, and then when the primary role of the mezzo-soprano or alto part is the Queen of Hearts, although she also plays a couple other ones. So I was just like, who's sassy, has a really bold voice, and can scare the crap out of people? And I thought of Hilary.
Can I make a mustache out of this?
No. Although, for the cook, that would be kind of funny.
Wouldn't that be funny?
And then our final cast member is Ryan Fuller, who is a tenor. He's a lot younger than the rest of us. All of us are upperclassmen. She will student teach next semester. Beth will graduate in December. And Ryan is just a sophomore, but he has a lot of kinetic energy, which you kind of need for something like this, so that I decided to ask him to do it. I had seen him in a couple other plays before.
And a lot of acting experience. He has a lot of acting experience.
Yes, but for the most part, I just bought stuff. I dyed all of these, so all these shirts are dyed. We also have khaki shorts, which I found for all of us at Walmart, and then a khaki skirt I got at Goodwill for Alice. And then everything else is just smaller bits and pieces that we put on. So for the caterpillar, I put on mittens and a hat. I have various bunny ears for March Hare and for the White Rabbit. The actual Queen of Hearts dress, Hilary already owned.
Ta-da!
And it's a $250 dress that we bedazzled the bottom
That I
of.
bedazzled the bottom. My name's Hilary Ewoldt. I am a choral and general music education major. I'll graduate in May, actually. And I have to say that my favorite character would be the Cheshire Cat, done by Ryan Fuller, because his Cheshire Cat song is like it's like a tango. So it's a really fun piece, and he really puts a lot of heart into it. So I start off as the table, very important. And that's when Alice first comes into Wonderland and she sees a table with like a key and the potion that makes her shrink. And then I'm the cook in a scene with the Duchess. A lot of people don't know about the Duchess because this is based on the book, not not like the Disney movie, which a lot of people think about. And so I'm the cook, and Alice insults my soup. And I chase her a little bit and add more pepper because I don't care what she thinks. And then I'm the voice of a pig. I do a couple squeals from backstage. And then I go into the dormouse for the tea party scene, and then immediately after that, into the next scene, I change into the Queen of Hearts, and then I finish as the Queen of Hearts.
My name is Beth Swartz. I am a double major in music with a voice emphasis and communication with an interpersonal and organizational emphasis. And I would say my favorite character in this show is the Cheshire Cat, just because he's crazy and he licks me. And it's really intense and funny, and I like it. My character is Alice, and she is a young girl who falls down the rabbit hole, pretty typical to the normal story that everyone knows. She's a little different from the Disney version in that she's not as, she's just as innocent, but she's not as maybe dumb as the Disney version. She kind of knows what's up, and she doesn't mind talking back to all the characters who mistreat her or go kind of wacky on her. And so she kind of has a little more attitude, I would say.
Hi, I'm Ryan Fuller. I am a BA Music and a Graphic Design major. My favorite character in the show is probably the Duchess because she's very expressive and she has a large range of emotions written into the show. I'm also kind of biased towards my characters, which also are very vibrant. I get the White Rabbit, the Cheshire Cat, and the Mad Hatter.
Is this done?
Almost. I decided because this took me an hour and a half to hand sew. This took me about 5 minutes to sew on the machine.
And you can't tell. Like, I don't...
So I'm going to add a second patch to whoever that is.
Oh, sweet. So it's like a card! Yay!
Still that thing loud.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just giving you crap. To sew, and the moral of that is, tis love, tis love. Broke around.
I can start singing Celine.
We need like a...
It's blending too much with my skin.
It is, because you're pasty.
Look at me.
Pasty kids.
Look at
strikes
me.
again.
That one.
Yeah, I can see it, but it's not.
They'll never see it. Oh yeah, put Poopy Brown on there. That'll definitely aid my cause. Let's try gold.
No! Stop with Celine! Honest to God!
Probably like, whoa. Just some of the things they expect me to do.
Wee! 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 Wee!